Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It's currently 12:28 PM on Thursday the 18th of September 2025. The current temperature is 27 degrees Celsius, feels like 28.6. 80% humidity, 24 kilometre an hour wind gusts, 0 millimetres of rain since 9 AM. So walking over Gundy Hill, heading towards town. See if there's been any changes over the last week and a half since I was sick. I still haven't done anything with the Gundy Hill Hotel apparently, by what I can see. Not even cleaned it off ready for painting or anything like that, so we'll show that as we go past. Been a fair few sirens yesterday. There's another one now. Well, I saw an ambulance come out of Volution Street. And it wasn't that one, it was more the bus style one, the van. Looks like an older style. But anyway, so we'll continue on. Try and show as much detail as possible. And that was the new advertising for the free local newspaper. Hopefully that'll last a fair few years. We've had a fair bit of rain over the last week and that, so there's a lot of bunch up of leaves. There's been a lot of wind too, like ridiculous amounts of wind. For those who don't live here, yeah. Marine wind warnings and different things. Not as many wind warnings as I expected though, because it's been pretty darn windy. The sun has a bit of bite to it today. Wow, bit of a sting to it. See about the new signage of Reese Plumbing. We're going to take our time seeing I've been sick. And we want to show as much detail as possible. There's your barbershop and the Jasmine's Thai Massage and the Gundy Hill Hotel. Station Street and where Kirby's Corner used to be. Kirby's Corner shops and that. Still called Kirby's Corner. So they put an extra signage up for TJ's Diner on the roof part. In the awning, there's a Greyhound bus. I'm heading to Cairns. So we'll get some stuff. The Reese Plumbing sign doesn't look any different to the old one. Not like it's modernised or any of that stuff. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not crossing the road to get better video on that. I can get it other days. There's plenty of time for that. But I'm on the other side of the road. Yeah. Oh. Expected them to have changed it to a different thing, but if you watch some of my other videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. And they were doing it. Some ones over the last couple of weeks. Goodyear Auto Care, which they pitched up to the roof and all that. Yeah, we'll try and get as much detail as we can. There's only so much I can do. And the heat, because we've got plenty in the past. But we'll get our diner sign photos while we're here. This is the corner of Cassowary Street and Edith Street, or Bruce Highway. The old Gundy Hill Bakery. There's a few cars around. Hopefully they're doing well. I've heard good things. I've been in there and did my own video, of course. I was their second customer. Would have been the first if the lady didn't get in there before me. I was too busy doing my video. All that, so. Anyway, yeah, they've added more to the inside too, like decorations and that. There's people in there, sitting in there. It's good. Good to see. Hopefully it does really, really well. It lasts and end up opening for longer hours. It'd be nice to have dinner there. Yeah, to be able to do even like till 6 o'clock. If people can go and get takeaway after work and that. I think that'd be a good thing. Anyway, let's look back towards it so you can see the diner side and that. I'll see if I can get another photo. Photos will end up on the end of the video. Or maybe even part of the thumbnail. We'll see. Depends how they turn out. I'm going to the auto wash. Coming up on Carbuda Street. Now 180. The mobile 24-hour. Where's your 180? Carbuda Street. And the signage for the dog wash, professional car detailing if you're going to the auto wash. Back down where we just came from. No about car and truck rentals. Part of that. Signage for 180 Edith Street. Very outdated. Some of these things aren't even there anymore, like Rain and Horn. Jackson and Jackson, Rain and Horn's down the Esplanade, where the that daycare centre used to be. Near the old fish depot. Castlereagh Coast Scrapper. There's the main entrance to 180. They used to have the big, huge sign, thanks for shopping at 180 Edith Street, which is gone now. Been gone for a while now. I do have photos of it on old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. If you want to join and add your own photos of things. Basically the bin did a card one and in between, and including. Keep it all G-rated of course. No alcohol references and all that. I mean, if you're showing the outside of a pub, that's a different story, but you know, of an old hotel, whatever. All good. Up-to-date photos are welcome, because I'll end up being old anyway, and it'll be all history. Pelican Street. His beak can hold more than his pelican. A valley can. I haven't heard anyone say that for a long time, but it's one thing my mum used to say. His beak can hold more than his belly can. Pelican. Coming up on the East Grasso Motors. Yeah, they've been doing these up for a little while. These flats. Now how well you can see them in the. Looked like the camera was slightly zoomed. East Grasso Motors, the Iron Man 4x4. Where Tully Motors was for a while there. Grasso Motors before that, and other ones. Anderson's carpet time. It's getting worse and worse and worse. It's just about gone. Look at the same location album on old new Innisfail photos, you'll see it degrade over the years. And in the different videos on Bestestimes Reborn. Oh, 1 kilometre. It's taken 7 minutes to do 1 kilometre. It's not too bad. Something like that. You know, 12 minutes. I don't know why it says 7 when it read it out. 12 minutes there, that's not too bad. When I'm stopping every now and then to show a little bit more detail. Repco, which was built for highway tyres. Now, I was reading the other day that Red Rooster's going in where KFC used to be. I think it's 120 or 140 Edith Street. Yeah, where KFC used to be. And I googled it too, and it said there was a lot of different websites saying it. They're going to go into there. So I don't know when they're going to start doing any work on there, because it certainly needs a lot of work. And we'll check to see if that glass is still broken on that window too, or whether they've either fixed it or put boarding over it or something. Here's Ibis Street, Super Cheap Auto. It's the Commonwealth Hotel. Not a huge amount of changes around since I last come along here, but still. Kyle's trolley full of rubbish, of course. I'm sure people will continue to put rubbish in there, seeing there's no bin. Oh, it'd be nice to come along here and there's a bin and one at the old Kirby's Corner, because people walk past there. It'd be nice to have one there, it'd be nice to have one in front of the showgrounds. Even one in front of the PCYC wouldn't hurt, where the footpath is. It's a Wyong Chinese takeaway and Chinese restaurant. Next to the old furniture world. Rebel Coffee and Kayla Lawyers and the taxi office. Innisfail Budget Backpackers, which used to be Zimbab Kebab and Innisfail Building Supplies. Pets Domain and a crazy driver just then. It's not worth doing all that crap. Too much chance of accidents. It's not worth the risk. There's Pets Domain and phone and computer repairs. Used to be Smarter Computer Solutions, and at one stage it was over there, and the other stage it was in the old service station on the corner of Marillion Road and Coronation Drive, across from the vet. Yes, I remember it being in there. RACQ, just here. NQ Power Equipment. The old KFC. Straight across, we're up to Charles Street. Charles. Turning in here, no. Quite often they do. Just out of the blue. A lot of glass just back there. On Charles Street. So be careful when you're driving. It's just over the white line, more where you'd park. Or if you're on a push bike. So NQ Power Equipment. And then Dove Street. But yes, the old KFC here. No, they haven't fixed the glass. I don't know. I think whoever owns it would make some sort of effort. There are security cameras on in there. As you can see the thing there. See the monitor with it on. At night you can see it. Yeah, it's disgusting that it's been left like that. Our buildings get ruined more and more and more. The weather can get in. And delinquents and whoever else can get in there and do whatever they feel like, sadly. sad to see. I mean, it was all been run down for years. Even when KFC was in there, they didn't really look after it that well. But, you know, at least it was more sealed. It's tech tune. Now we'll look back towards the old KFC. Get no idea what it's like now. And then Island Coast Forward in the same land as IC Taylor was back in the day. Wish I'd have had video and photos of that building. The old IC Taylor's building, that big white one. It was great. I always thought that would be heritage listed, but there's a lot of places you'd think would be that aren't. It's a part of history and all that. Yeah. The old Teapoy House to my right. Where Golden Fleece and Bill's Service Centre used to be, just here. To my right. I also had photos and video of that. There is a photo on my Innisfail group somewhere of when it was Golden Fleece that I found on Google. Gladys Street. Person Auto Parts and Bunnings and such. These guys are going to turn in here. Queensland Rail. I don't know if this one's going to go straight or whether they're going to turn. No, going straight. Yeah. Anzac Memorial Park across there. The bus. Oh, the door come out open really weird. Very wobbly. We've got Innisfail Comics. The Bunnings car park here. Yeah, I would have shown a lot more if it wasn't so hot. If it was earlier in the day, more likely would have. Bus stop. One that would take you to Cairns. They get dropped off at if you're coming from Townsville direction. Looking north, sort of towards Cairns direction. There's AIDA Care, Idea Care or something, I don't know how you say it. And then Roscoe's. The Roscoe's big obtrusive sign they got put out there. I just think it should have been angled better, so you'd see it better, and have Roscoe's on both sides. I've only got it on one side. Plus there's a Good Counsel College sign facing Hungry Jack's direction. Well, sort of facing. The big coal sign actually. Should be able to see it once we get up there. This has just been freshly repainted in about 2 weeks ago. Come along one day when they'd just done it. Showed it on video, photos, all that, so it's good. It's Ernest Street. There's your Good Counsel College sign, that huge one there. So you can only really tell from one direction that it's Roscoe's because it's so far back in off the street, Roscoe's. When you're coming from south, you've got Bunnings in the way. When you're coming from north, you've got Comics in the way. So you've got to be right up there and looking. If you don't know where it is, if you're trying to look for it, yeah, you don't really realise it's there. The new sign, yeah, you can see it from coming south, but when you're coming from south heading north, yeah, I don't know. I'm no marketing genius, but common sense would say that's not the best way of doing it. Should be Roscoe's on both sides. Yeah, have your Good Counsel College one there. Because when you're coming from where that ute is there, you'd be able to see Roscoe, as plain as anything. You're facing that direction. But anyway, such as it is, heading to Coles, not going anywhere else. It's too hot, and like I'm well now, but I don't want to push it and end up sick again. So we'll walk across the car park like we always do. This video, show a Coles trolley. It's alright, that's there because it's in Coles car park. Get in where there's air conditioning. The old mask on, into it. So anyway, thanks for watching, much appreciated. If you want to help out the channel, there's links in the description. There's also a super thanks button provided by YouTube, but the PayPal link is even better. Even just like, share, comment, subscribe. Watching a full video with really helps the channel out algorithmically. Yeah, say that one fast. 5 or 6 times. Algorithmically, yeah. And, fix that up.
Does it go up?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Yep, all good. It's not enough to trolley in the way, but anyway, yeah, feel free to check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Check any links in the description. Like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Watching the videos all the way through helps. Watching the ads helps with the algorithm. Stay safe, stay cool. And when it's raining, stay dry. And we'll catch you in the next one.